Okay, so I'm back with the sun in Aries, Mars and Leo. Now, this is a position, to where it's very active. You're very active. You don't really like to just settle down or settle for anything. Although, with Mars and Leo, once you have committed to something, or once you say you down with something, that's pretty much what you're going to stick with, and because you're fixed energy right here in Leo. That's what you're going to stick with. That's pretty much going to be your approach. You're going to really put your best foot forward, because you are going to want people to recognize what you do as the best that's ever done it, and you want that recognition for it. Leos don't sit up and just do things in vain, because they feel like who they are, their time, their energy, what they dedicate, it deserves to be noticed. It deserves to be noticed. This takes an Aries that could usually kind of take its energy, its sun energy, and go to the background, and pushes you to the forefront, because you got to think about it like this. You could want to play the background, but the way you do things, when you do it, how you do it, pushes you to the front, because people are like, oh, well, who did this or who did that, or they'll come and request your services and things of that nature, and you're just like, man, okay, like, yeah, I did do it. Like, you like the fact that you get recognized for it, but you're not necessarily trying to get recognized for it all the time. Although, just because your sun is in Aries, although you do, once you do get that recognition, you feel like, okay, yeah, I do deserve this, so they're right on the money. Sometimes when you don't get that recognition, you can really not like it, and you can feel like people are cheating you, jealous of you, or not giving you the recognition that you need, or the attention that you need for what you're doing, because you did what you could do. You did the best job that you could do, and you pride yourself on that. A lot of times you will do things, you'll stay doing things for people, and especially like the person that you are involved with in a physical relationship or love relationship, you'll give over money, you'll do whatever you need to do for them, because you're committed to seeing that person do better, or seeing them be encouraged, and because you feel like that they don't deserve anything less than that. They're with you, and you with this placement, you have the potential to really be a leader, and you can take risks and try new things that other people don't do, or you could come up, if it's a group situation at the job, whenever people are not really wanting to come up and stand up to the occasion and do what's needed, you have the ability to stand up to that occasion and do what's needed, and take the necessary risk that you need to take, that may take you to the next level. You're at one position at the job, or you could be making content on social media or whatever, and you're at one position and you're like, man, forget this, I want to do something completely different. And you would take the chance, and you could take the chance on what that is. Come up to the forefront and take ownership, take leadership, and do a darn good job. My thing is with this placement, though, because remember, there's two sides to every coin. With this position, though, sometimes you can let people take advantage of you, because especially if you feel like they're on your side or they're on your team, and you'll be doing things, a lot of stuff in the background, and not really getting the recognition that you need. And you can do things for people, nice gestures, help them out, and be nice to them, when your sun sign, Aries sun sign, a long time ago would have told you, like, no, don't do that, because that person is taking advantage of you, or they are not giving you the benefit, or they're not giving you the time of day. They're not reciprocating what you're doing for them. They're taking advantage, is what I want to say. Y'all know I get tongue tied. And you could have that feeling of, well, I'm helping them because I want to help them. And it may be time for you, or it may be just what they're doing is showing you that it's time for you to say no and pull back your energy and say, no, you know what, you're not going to take advantage of me. Enough is enough. Now, what I would say is that your Aries Sun helps you do this, though, even more than any other placement. Your Aries Sun is going to be like, okay, no, we're backing up out of this. It doesn't matter what anybody says. And even though you're going in one direction and you want to be fixed about it, your Aries Sun can help pull you out of that direction and start a new direction. That's what Aries is about. Okay? You are attracted to confident people. And as a matter of fact, those people can help motivate you sometimes and to keep you going. But you are confident in confident people, like a people that's got a little bit of flair, personality, a little dramatic sometimes, you know, sporty but fashionable. You know what I'm saying? You may even like be attracted to famous people, you know, or they attracted to your personality. So a lot of people with the Mars and Leo are like really into or really have crushes on or really in love with like celebrities or people that are in the limelight. Okay? People that have pride in themselves and confident in themselves and confident in what they do and their abilities. Why? Because they're going to show it to you. They're going to bring it to you in relationship. And it could just be a little turn on for you. You know what I'm saying? And you like partners that also praise you or show you attention. And when I say praise, people take praise like out of context, you know, like I'm saying praise like they recognize you, they show you attention. Like when you do favors for them, they tell you how much, like, oh, that you fix me breakfast, you fix a very good breakfast. Like your grits are just the best. Like I love your grits because other people grits that I be eating, man, they grits is stiff. You know how to keep that consistency in your grits. That's just an example. Okay? All in all, I can't really say anything about this because whenever you have your sun sign is a fire sign and your Mars sign is a fire sign. So you're more action oriented. Sometimes you gotta come down, have a little bit of patience and wait. Leos, since Leo's a fixed sign, they do know how to wait though. You know what I'm saying? They do know how to wait. But at the same time, I feel like with this placement, you got to understand, like if you try something and you feel like you're not getting the attention that you deserve or people are not falling in line at first, you can't just give up because they didn't jump on board at first. So it's important that you do what you love, and you have to do it because you want to do it and not because of the attention that you can get for it, or not do it up until you feel like people are not giving you the attention or not validating you. Because there's a lot of times in our careers, like we may start off getting validated and then people stop validating us, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta be true to it. And then sometimes when we first start off, we don't get the validation that we need, but we end up earning it and keeping it. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be willing to stick through the fight. But when it's time to stand up to what you feel like is right, and especially to a partner, because a lot of times when it comes to relationships, you won't really stand up to your partner like that because you have like this weak or sensitive spot for them, and you feel like, okay, we're fighting on the same team. But if it gets to the point where someone's taking advantage of you and what you do for them, you gotta be willing to call them out on it. Okay? But other than that, this is a great place for leadership and creativeness. You have the ability to take a chance on your creativeness, and some of you guys are scared to do it, or you feel like, man, I don't know if I can do this or not. Try it. Okay? Now, this has been Sun in Aries, Mars and Leo. I'll be back.